because it makes it look like I'm not in a jail cell. Hey guys, welcome to today's How to Wow. So today I am going to be doing a look that was inspired by this colorful shirt that I have on. This is an Isaac Mizrahi shirt, it has the name on it. I got it from dirt cheap. I think it was like $5, and yeah, I love this shirt and I've been waiting to wear it on a date with Manny. I had a whole outfit planned for our date that we were supposed to go on right before quarantine started, and so I'm wearing it. I wore it to lead worship last night and I'm wearing it today for my video, so let's get started. Okay, so I had to jump out for a second because my sisters were texting me. We're supposed to be having a family Zoom call, and my one sister was waiting because we're on different time zones. My sister, Janine, and my mom and myself are on a certain time zone, even though I'm like far away from them. And my sister Dina's on a different one, even though she's close to them. So anyways, we were all confused about the time zones. Time zones annoy me. But I'm here with my cold brew with my cold foam that I made. It's all sinking down now, but it's really delicious. And I'm gonna do just the eye makeup. I did my face makeup. I had a horrendous breakout, hormonal breakout that was cystic and was bad. It was deep. It has a scab. Like, it was a bad situation, but we're finally getting past that. So today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty, got concealer on this, but the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions palette. It is really pretty. I love this palette so much. And the Colourpop Honey palette, which is kind of hard to say. I love this palette too. This is like the perfect yellow palette. It's amazing. So I'm gonna jump right in. I am burning up actually right now, but gonna use this to prime my eyes. A lot of the time I'll just use like an eye primer, but I like to use this concealer too. Sometimes I use both depending on what I'm trying to do. Actually, I need to grab my mirror, so hang on. Okay, so got my mirror. You guys know I've got like, or you may not know if you're new to this video or new to this channel, new to this video, what am I on about? But I don't have like a makeup set up at my house right now. I don't have like a vanity or anything, so I pretty much just rig it up a little bit so that I can film things. I'm sitting in the middle of my bedroom. You're sitting on a little shelf thing from dirt cheap that come in handy in many ways. And yeah, so we were about to do a family Zoom call. We're gonna wait an hour because my mom's taking a nap and we didn't know what time it was gonna be. And I said I could jump on, but I think my other sister might be still working, I'm not sure. So I am going to, tucking in, there we go. Go ahead and get started. So I just kind of prime my eyes with that. And I'm gonna take, just to almost set that a little bit, I'm gonna take this color right here. It's just like a light pinky color, but on my skin tone, it's honestly kind of similar to my skin tone. My skin tone's more of a pinky tone. So it's kind of gonna set that. If you have deeper skin, it may not work to use this all over your eye. I mean, do you, and whatever you like works, but I know for me it's similar to my skin, so it kind of works for that. And then I'm actually gonna take this color. There's a lot of orange in this shirt, obviously. And last night when I led worship, I pretty much did my hair like similar, or no, my hair was down. I didn't do my hair like this. I thought about doing my hair like this, but I did my makeup to almost kind of go with the shirt. I liked the way it came out. So I'm gonna take this orangey, corally kind of color. I think I used a smaller brush for this yesterday, but this one's gonna work for right now. And just kind of gonna put that all over the lid. So this is a super easy tutorial, like, not really tutorial, this is just kind of like where we hang out and do makeup, just kind of show you what I do, but it's super easy to recreate. Like, you're not gonna honestly really mess it up. If you don't have these palettes, that's fine. You can use whatever you have. You could essentially do the technique that I'm doing with anything. I'm pretty much just putting a shade all over my lid, and then I'm going to add like a lighter shade around it. Really springy, not super deep, but just pretty colors that I thought worked together really well. Using this large brush actually allows me to do like a big space at a time, especially because I'm not trying to do anything precise right now. If you're doing like precision work, you're not going to want to use a massive brush like this, but it actually works really well. It's like the same size as this part of my eye, so it just works well to just kind of pat that on anytime you're doing like a all over the lid color. Works really well. So as you can see already, it goes with the shirt really well. So that is gonna be my lid color. You know what I didn't do last night, but this would actually be pretty? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take that same corally color. You could use any color, again. Doesn't have to be from this palette, although this is a great palette. I'm gonna put it underneath down here. Lower lash line, just to add it there. Last night I did put yellow there, but I'm gonna do both today. It's just a bright, just fun look, and you could leave it like this and it would be fine. But I am gonna go in with the Honey palette. I feel like you have to have like an attitude when you say that. It's the only way it works, but. So I'm gonna go in with that palette, and I'm actually gonna take one of my favorite shades from this palette, and it's called Sweet Spot. I'm gonna take it on this fluffy blending brush. This one actually has a mirror. I forgot about that. It's got a big mirror, so that's helpful. And I'm actually gonna take this, and if you can see, I'm putting it pretty far out there. My brows are not done yet, so when they get filled in and combed and everything, it makes everything look better. But I'm just kind of blending a yellow color on the outside and actually taking it on in to the inside. You can see that. And I'll probably add a little more of that coral. That way it's kind of the same intensity on both colors. So I'm gonna go back in with that corally color. I always kind of bounce around because I feel like you don't know what all you'll need until you're like in the middle of a look. So again, I want that coral to not be like, you know, I want it to still be noticeable with the yellow, if that makes any sense. So that's a good level, I think. You know, I like things a little dramatic. Not everybody does. So I'm kind of even just blending it out, and I like to kind of blend like beyond my eye and blending down into this part right there. It just makes it look bright. It makes it look really, really springy. And I love that. Now, you could do whatever you wanted to do with it. I'm going to go kind of under this, kind of like where I did the coral, and just kind of add a little yellow under there. I'm literally using two colors. I may go in and highlight on the inner corner, but I'm pretty much using two colors for this whole look, and it's so springy and nice, and you can change it up however you like. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye, just touch the wrong color. But this yellow palette from Colourpop is such a good one. I think it's $12. So you have to let me know if you guys have been doing like a lot of like Zoom calls with family or whatever. We live in Texas, and I know some places are starting to open up, like restaurants and things like that here, but the rules are so intense that, and I mean, I understand, I'm not saying they're wrong to do it, you know, whatever, but the rules are so much that it's like you pretty much still can't do anything. Even restaurants, like, it has to be really, really specific, and like our church is still not opening because there's just so many restrictions on how close people could be, on, you know, how many people you can have, the ages of people you can have, the not having kids ministry, just so many things. It's just like not even worth trying it. We're staying online for now. I don't think it's gonna be much longer, but we are just gonna stay online for now. I've really enjoyed it, you guys. Also, I wanted to say, I'm gonna say this in my vlog today too, but I actually started, another thing you can do is go under the eye like this. I probably will, just to kind of make it look really almost smoked out. But anyways, I started a podcast, and I have my first episode up. I'll probably record my next episode tomorrow. And my first episode is just kind of all about how I got into ministry. It's kind of like an introduction to myself, but even a lot of people that I know, like personally, may not know all of this stuff. You know, it's the type of thing, like, you don't just walk around, you know, saying. So people always ask me how I got into it, particularly because of my age. I'm younger, and I've done it for a little while, so people kind of always want to know, like, how did that happen? How did you even start? And so I did kind of talk about that in the podcast, and also I talked about the pandemic and how it has affected ministry, and how I think in a lot of ways it affected ministry for the better. So just my opinions on some things on the podcast. Yeah, go and check it out. It's super fun. I mean, you can just turn it on while you're, you know, driving down the road or laying in bed. I listened to a podcast the other night laying in bed. You know, you can just kind of relax and listen to a podcast, and it's really fun. So I don't know why I didn't start one sooner. I love to talk. I mean, you can tell from like my YouTube videos and all that. I love social media and the whole thing. So it's definitely a fun thing for me to do. It was really fun. I've only filmed, or not filmed, I always naturally say filmed because I'm used to filming, but I already recorded one, and it was fun. So I just like, I function really well when I'm like being productive, and even when I'm at home all day. Like, I know a lot of people are like, I can't sit here all day, you know, it's like so boring or whatever, but I really don't just like sit around like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll have like my Netflix binges, like, for sure, and I think that's honestly like healthy to have a time where you're doing nothing, for sure. But during the day, like at nighttime, I try to let that be my like Netflix and chill, like, you know, hang out time. But during the day, I really try to stay productive with church stuff, with my own things. This has been such a fun time to just like work on my own stuff that I've had going, you know, and even give a little more time. So it's been really good. Making my own cold foam, cold brew. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lipstick on, and then I'll finish my eyes, like my eyebrows and my lashes. So I'm gonna be looking like I really put some effort into this family Zoom call. They're used to it. So this lipstick color goes perfectly with this shirt. I was so excited. I love like match my lipstick. When I'm gonna wear a bold color, I love when it's like the exact same as my shirt. It just makes me happy. But this shade is so pretty. My mom got me this for Christmas. It's the shade Orchid from Anastasia. So whenever it has like this little point on it, I love to kind of go out and kind of line, and see, almost like a lip liner. And it allows me, I've said this in another video, to kind of shape my lips the way I want to. And it is literally the perfect color, is it not, for this shirt? I love it. I'm so excited about it. Let me grab my brow stuff and my lashes. Okay. This is so fun to just like hang out. So if you guys know, we're putting out, some of you probably don't know, but we're actually doing a worship album. And I don't know exactly when it's going to come out, but it is going to be soon because it is done, and we are just I have to redo the vocals for the very last song. I always do that. I send like rough vocals and then I redo them, putting on the Betty Luminizer bronzer. So anyway, we re-record the vocals, you know, just to get them the way we want them. It honestly takes a while. You want them to be obviously good, you know, so and live vocals of course can have their issues. So anyway, I am gonna be re-recording the vocals tomorrow. Should be done after tomorrow, so that is very, very exciting. And yeah, huge deal, because I wanted to do this for years, so that's fun. I forgot one thing, shoot. Oh, that's the magnified side. Woo. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of use this little powder fill-in thing. I don't have what I normally would use. I usually use like a pomade. I've been kind of trying different things out with my brows lately. I've liked them a little more fluffy, and I'll show you what I do for that. I honestly haven't been filling them in like crazy, like more like what I used to do. I still like that, but I've been doing them just a little different just to change it up. So I've been doing them a little more feathery. And I even tried out like the soap brow thing where you literally put soap in your brows. I like that too, but I'll show you real quick. Let me grab the thing I forgot and I'll show you. Okay, so I'm gonna use this brow gel. It's from In Studio, which is the brand at Walmart. That's 97 cents. It's really inexpensive and really good. So I'm gonna take this brow gel. This is the shade Brown Black. I had like the dark brown or something that was just brown. It didn't have the word black in it at first, and I really liked it, but I like dark brows. So this time I decided to go with the Brown Black, and I like it. Probably gonna be intense for some people. I scrape off a lot of it because this little tiny brush picks up a lot of product. This is really inexpensive and it's small, but it'll last a while, especially if you kind of brush it off. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but it is like a lot coming around the rim there. I am actually just gonna take this, and sometimes I will use a different brush to just brush them up first, but I'm actually just gonna go in with this right away. And I brush the hairs upward. I feel like especially for like spring, it's just, even though they're dark, I mean, it just makes them look fluffy. Again, I like the lashes. I like more of a dramatic look. You could do a lighter color, but especially because my hair itself, it's actually really light, I like to do a dark brow. And I know a lot of people are like opposite of that, but my roots are darker. But yeah, just as you can see, the hairs are going up. When they're brushed up like that, it really does kind of make them look fuller and fluffier. Manny is still out there editing this week's service. At this point, there's really nothing I can do to help him. Like a one-person job, but it's just, he's been putting a lot of time into that. I had a Zoom call today with a subscriber. She was the sweetest. I talked about it in a vlog today, but the vlog will go up after this probably. I am going to throw some lashes on. While I'm waiting for the glue to dry on the lashes a little bit, I'm going to highlight. I am going to use a new highlighter. I love this. It is the Wet n Wild, which they have amazing affordable products as well. I need to button this button, I think, because it's like falling down. It is the Fantasy Makers highlighter, and this is the shade Halo Effect. I think that's the shade. I take it on this little brush. I always highlight with this brush, sometimes just my finger, but I'm gonna kind of put it on. It is so pretty. I love it. It's like a, just, oh, it's pretty. You can actually wet the brush as well with either water or like setting spray, and it'll make it even brighter, but this one really does have good color payoff. I love that. So anyway, highlighting with that, and then also I thought I would go in just a little bit because this one looks super summery and springy. This is one of my favorite highlighters. It's from Physicians Formula. Both of these are two of my favorites. And then again, Colourpop. They have the most amazing highlighters, but this is Physicians Formula. It's a butter highlighter. It looks like this. I originally thought it would be like dark on my skin tone because you can see that's like a darker shade, but just the luminosity of it is stunning and it's not dark at all. And it smells like coconutty and like a vacation. Oh, it smells amazing. I always apply this one with my finger. It's just buttery and it actually applies better with my finger. It's like real butter. It literally feels like butter. There's the highlight. And I'll throw the lashes on. They're just from Amazon. I always wear the Amazon lashes. And I am going to take this mascara and just blend my regular lashes. I always say that. My natural lashes with the fake. I can already hear my sisters asking me why I'm so dressed up for this Zoom call, but well, this is the look. Take my little hairs down. I just feel like ponytails look better when they're like that, at my length of hair anyway. So yeah, that's kind of the look, and it's just springy and fun, and I just kind of want to jump on, do this with you guys. I hope you have a great weekend, a great Saturday. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you later. Bye guys. Remember, almost forgot, but you are incredible. Jesus loves you. We'll see you next time. Bye guys.